Chapter 11. Mama Love. When Reggie and Mark returned to the hospital, there were reporters everywhere.
"Miss Love! Miss Love!" they called. "Just a few questions, please."
She took Mark's hand and walked faster.
"Is it true your client is refusing to speak to the FBI? Did your client talk to Jerome Clifford before he died? Is it true your client knows where the senator's body is?"
Reggie said quickly to Mark, "Don't look at them and don't say a word." In room 943, Ricky was sitting on the end of the bed. Dr. Greenway told Mark to sit next to him and hold his hand. "Ricky," he said, "I would like to talk about the other day when you and Mark were hiding in the trees." "It's okay, Ricky," said Mark. "He knows we were smoking. Mom's not angry with us." "I'm really cold," said Ricky. "Ricky, it's very warm in here," said Dr. Greenway. "Now, do you remember seeing the big black car?" "Yes," said Ricky quietly. "What did the big black car do, Ricky?" Ricky shut his eyes tightly, put his head on Mark's knee, and his thumb went into his mouth. He didn't speak another word for 24 hours. Reggie asked Diane if Mark could spend the night at her house. Diane agreed. So when Ricky was asleep again, they left the hospital in Reggie's sports car. It was old, but Reggie liked to drive fast, and that was fine with Mark. Mark watched the mirror closely to see if anyone was following them. "You think Mom and Ricky are safe?" he asked. "Yes. Don't worry about them. The hospital promised to keep guards at the door. Now, I wonder what Mama Love is giving us for dinner." Mama Love was Reggie's mother. She often had young guests to dinner. Most of Reggie's work was with children. Some had family problems, some had drug problems, and some had already started a life of crime. Reggie often decided that they needed good food at Mama Love's. "Mama Love's cooking is the best," she told Mark. And it was. Mama Love was half Italian, and she cooked food the old way. Everything was fresh and smelled perfect. They spent an hour at the table, talking and eating dinner. Dinner in the trailer never took more than 10 minutes. After dinner, Mama Love showed Mark some photographs. "Reggie's children," she said. "I never see them now. One's on drugs, and the other has big money problems. Their father took them and spoiled them. Reggie felt angry at first, but she's got a new life now, and tries not to think about it." Mark's bed was comfortable, and he fell asleep quickly. But around 2 o'clock, he woke up and found himself worrying about Mom and Ricky. Why was he here? His place was with them at the hospital. He got up and stood at the window, thinking about the past 2 days. It had all started on Monday, after school. Now he had missed 2 days of school. When would it all end? As Mark looked into the dark night, he suddenly noticed a small red light. A cigarette. Someone was out there, in the street, smoking a cigarette. Though he couldn't be seen, Mark held his breath. Someone was watching the house. Gronky put out his cigarette and went to his car. The kid was not going to move tonight, and he had something to do. He drove to Tucker Trailer Park.